Hi guys, welcome to Savvy Social Show with me, host Sean. I apologise for any background noise, I am outside, but I wanted to speak about the latest Southpark episode and what's going on with Donald Trump. We know that Paramount is doing a merger which was held up while Donald Trump sued Paramount Plus, and then they settled for 16 million. You had Stephen Colbert of The Late Show come out and call it as a big fat bribe on one of his shows, and then what happened? Paramount Plus cancelled the show with suspicious timing, just when it was the most popular show. He then did a show, they cited money as an issue, as it was losing $40 million. He did a show saying, well, 24 million as usual, but because all the advertising's come in yet. And where's the other 16 million gone? Oh, the bribe. So let's get back to Southpark and the brilliance of Matt and Trey Parker. Sorry if I feel out of breath, I've just been on a run. Basically, they've had their issues with Paramount in the past, with the streaming wars and especially with paying off Donald Trump. The fact that in response they fired a comedian just for calling it out as it is, and bear in mind comedians have always been seen as the truth tellers, from jesters all the way up to current day. And if you take away their voices and silence them, which is being done more and more in my opinion, then you'll end up with no comedy. What they've done is they signed a deal with Paramount for $1.5 billion, making sure all banned episodes are now unbanned, and it doesn't matter how many people watch the episodes, they still get paid $1.5 billion over 5 years. So even if Paramount Plus decide to cancel them, they would still have a claim for that money. And in that episode they speak about Cartman and Butters committing suicide, almost as if the two of them are declaring they're willing to commit suicide over of their show over this. If they are to go down like this, I think is a brilliant move, because they will still get paid, become billionaires, and I think for Trump to take them on would be a mistake. I think he's better letting it go, do a Machiavellian stance, and my reasoning for that is, if you remember when they took on Scientologists and everyone else was scared too, and it opened the doors for everyone else. Now I think this time round he should just act like I'm not interested in, instead of throwing shade at South Park. Donald Trump is better off suited by saying it's a comedy show, satire, they're supposed to poke fun at things that are not real, and although we all know the real story, and let it go, otherwise it will keep dragging on. Or just say I've got more important things to concern myself with than a cartoon show. But we all know he won't do that. I just think he will try and make this a big deal, and whatever happens, the creators of South Park have pulled a genius move, in my opinion, and put a line in the sand, because they didn't like Paramount in the first place and the way they were acting, so they tried to put them on one side of the fence. And the fact that Paramount were willing to pay at $1.5 billion over 5 years, and Sight losing $40 million for the most popular show, it just doesn't make sense. Anyway, let me know down in the description what your thoughts are. Hit the like button, comment in the box below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out my other channels, Savvy Money Show and Savvy Shopping Show. I've started to do reviews over on there, so they don't all get mixed up in the social show. And I'll see you in the next video.